Hey guys, this is Mortal42 back with some more World of Warcraft, Wrath of the Lich King edition, and we are doing Ice Crown, just doing some questing while we wait for our dailies to reset, and we'll kind of get started back on some heroic grinding. so now we're doing, we don't need that. Oh yeah. The air stands still, so we need to find these three named mobs. And they're elites. We should be... Oh, there's a queue. Okay. We will skip that while they're doing it. Yeah, they're kind of tough. So I'm gonna pre-clean it. I mean, not that it's gonna matter, because we're gonna... Are you back there, buddy? Are you gonna show up and help me? Thank you. Oh wow, I pulled aggro. Thank you for fearing me while right after you did that. Yeah, I'm totally cheesing this because I want some more axe skill. Thank you. Anything else you need help with before I go? Right. I thought. Convenient. Yeah, the next time I grab a do a dungeon that drops a shield, I'm definitely gonna grab it. Sweet. Yeah, pretty much if you're fighting any kind of a boss or something, your formidable is gonna stay up the whole time. Oh, 6.2k, are you kidding? I love it. I love it. Uh, so we're just gonna hang out here. That respawns pretty quick. Wow, he was super easy. A hard-fought victory. The lieutenants will be replaced, but at least for today, the airbout Scourge home stands still. Well, yeah, you get rep with both. That's very nice. Uh, Silas and Fitzpatrick have signed off on the materials and fuel needed to begin construction of Justice Keep. Thanks to you and the Ebon Blade, the Scourge presence within Scourge Home has been decimated and the lieutenants have been defeated. I've chosen the site at which we will break ground, but first you must deliver my report to High Lord Tyrion Fordring, and we will begin our march into Icecrown on his command. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to go back to Zuldrak and do a few of those quests.
The time of the Argent Crusade is now. Do not lose faith.
Stand easy, Aldar. What have you to report? Father Gustav's report. Your assistance has been integral in securing the front. The first true victory of this war is close at hand, which is why our next step is most crucial. Rest assured, Aldar, the Scourge will not give up without a fight. Your most difficult challenge awaits.
Courage is our greatest weapon.
I'm like super paranoid about my recording now. I'm like watching it more than I am anything else. High Lord Fordring holds a banner of the Argent Crusade. This banner is like no other Eldar. It carries with it a powerful blessing, able to sanctify large tracts of blighted land. You must take it northwest through the breach. To an area the Scourge have mockingly named Crusader's Pinnacle. Plant the banner atop the skulls of our fallen brethren at Crusader's Pinnacle and defend it against attack. Once the land is sanctified, return to Father Gustav. We get another emblem of Sahara. Here it is. All right, welcome aboard. Ah, the light. Those damned monsters. Look at what they've done to our people. Burn it down, boys. Burn it all down.
Leave no survivors.
I need to get closer.
Cower before my terrible creations.
Arthas, you're not that tough. I think I should at least get some ramp or something. Oh, right. I was like, why am I hitting so hard? It's the, what is it? Yeah.
I'm out of range.
Feast, my children. Feast upon the flesh.
I was starting to freak out there. I'm like, wait a minute. Am I bugged?
I need to get closer.
I mean, 13K, that's not out of the way. I mean, surely. Yeah, got another point in axes at least.
That's still recharged.
Yeah, so these guys back here, they're like just throwing torches on all this stuff.
It's too far away. Lay down your arms and surrender your soul.
We've done it, lads. We've taken the pinnacle from the Scourge. Report to Father Gustav at once and tell him the good news. We're going to get to building and setting up. Blessed light, we have taken the pinnacle. Finally, construction of Justice Keep can begin. High Lord Fordring and the Knights are already en route to our new base. You must meet them there. And we get 5 more emblems. All right. Stand proud in knowing that it was you who helped establish the Argent Crusade inside the walls of Icecrown. Crusader's Pinnacle now stands in direct defiance of the Lich King and his twisted minions. High Lord Fordring and the Crusaders who survived await your arrival at Crusader's Pinnacle. Travel once more through the breach and seek out the High Lord. And we get 174? I would think that would be a little bit higher, but, you know, whatever. So when this expansion very first came out, the emblems of heroism was the highest emblem that you could get. So like a lot of this stuff was really important to to be able to kind of like start getting your pre-rating gear. But now it's mostly used for heirlooms. Crusader's Pinnacle. A long and arduous journey awaits us as we make our way to the gates of Icecrown Citadel. I and the soldiers of the Argent Crusade wish to thank you for all you have done. We rest easier knowing that you will fight alongside us in this cursed place. All right. So that's way into friendly. The taking of Crusader's Pinnacle is only the first step in a long and dangerous journey. There is much left to do before we were able to assault Icecrown Citadel. It can only be possible with help from you and others like you. Perhaps you heard the praises for our missing hero. Crusader Brendanbrad was in the broken front aiding the attack against the Scourge when the undead army came down upon them. The many men of that allied force scattered, but Brendanbrad alone returned and dragged more than a dozen men to safety, one by one through the carnage. Paladin, he has not returned since. He was spotted heading to the far northeast towards the Silent Vigil. Bring him back to me that I might honor him for his valor. So this is a long quest chain that I actually really enjoy. We're going to do that. The Skybreaker. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, there you are. We were neck deep in Scourge and Horde. The screams of the dying covered the field. It was tortuous, unrelenting. At some point, my body gave out. I fell, only to be awoken by the Argent Crusade. They pulled me out of the broken front and brought me here. I'm not going to make it. Grant a dying soldier one last wish, Draenei. Our base, the Skybreaker, flies high above Icecrown. It is there that you'll find my commanding officer, High Captain Bartlett. Tell him that I died a soldier of the Alliance.
For the Alliance.
Aww. So, this quest, so we got 2 to turn in there, will take us all the way up toward the Argent Tournament. That's why I went on and got that flight point. We can just fly up here and then go do this quest. So this will take us all over here and Azeroth. So it's a fun little quest. I enjoy it. It's got a lot of lore to it. Got to turn that back in too. There's Ogrim's hammer. I was hoping to get a view of the Skybreaker, but I don't see it. But I hope you guys are enjoying this content. As always, I enjoy World of Warcraft. It's very relaxing for me. This is really more of a way for me to unwind and enjoy, you know, a hobby that I've done for years, and something that I enjoy doing and sharing my adventures. I mean, some people enjoy it, I guess. But, you know, I don't really do it for subscriptions, you know, or, you know, a lot of traffic. You know, I mean, it would be nice, but, you know, not necessary by any stretch. But I've been thinking about playing something else also. I've actually been playing a little bit of MechWarrior 5, and it's a lot of fun. I've been thinking about doing a, you know, like a series on that. You know, anybody that's been on my channel for very long knows I'm, you know, I just kind of play what I enjoy at that moment. I mean, I always come back to WoW because, you know, I've played this since day one pretty much. So. But I always try and mix it up. And it is fall. It's almost time for my bi-yearly Mass Effect playthrough. I have attempted to replay that a couple of times on the channel, but I don't know. I just like to try to play all three, one right after another. It does. It's a lot. It's a lot. Be careful. The plague has gripped me, and I'll not see it spread to you nor anyone else. I know why you've come. They've sent you to bring me back, but that cannot happen. I carry the plague of undeath, Paladin, and I'll not share my fate with those near me. No, I shall stay here. My only regret lies in what I may become when death grips me. I do not fear death itself, but I loathe to consider myself the traitor Arthas. Consider serving the traitor Arthas. Leave me and see to it that no one else comes looking. You'll do me a great disservice if you were to expose anyone to the plague that I carry. Let's just fly back and see how quick I can do that. Whoops, did I miss? What crap am I going? Okay. Yeah, this actually might be faster just to fly because it's just such a straight shot. Yeah, I honestly think that that's quicker.
Only by working together
Brindenberg has contracted the plague. I cannot imagine a worse fate for one who has devoted his life to the ways of the light. Nor can I fathom leaving him to die without lifting a finger to help. No, undeath shall not be his fate. We shall find a way to aid this hero. There are those of this world that tap into power unrestricted by the bonds of our mortal frames, powers of restoration, powers of life, and powers of light. In Brindenberg, this is no ordinary man. His valor and devotions shine through. We can only hope that one of these beings will intervene and bring this hero back from a fate worse than death. Go now and speak to Archdruid Lalandra in the Argent Vanguard. Request passage to Moonglade and seek the aid of Keeper Remulos.
Find the strength within you.
The Argent Vanguard. Is she down here? There she is. It's always a pleasure to meet heroes such as yourself in this forsaken land. Is there some form of assistance that I can offer you? It's a pleasure to meet you as well, Archdruid. I am on a task from Tyrion and time is short. Might I trouble you for a portal to Moonglade? Of course, go with the Loon's blessing. Alright. Oh, she took me right to the Shrine of Remulos. The Emerald Dream has become a dangerous place. I grow increasingly concerned for those who have sacrificed their waking life in Azeroth in hopes of saving it. Willow, leave her alone. I understand. Oh, goodness. Did I disconnect? Weird. I understand Tyrion's request and trust in his judgment. I will see what we will see what we can do for this Crusader Brindenberg. Brad. What you ask is no simple task. The Scourge are not of this world, and many have failed in attempting to strip their corruption over the years. In a being of nobility and light, all is not without hope. What we need exists only in the Emerald Dream, acorns that are infused with a powerful restorative magic. Many places in this sacred glade are closely tied with the dream, and my shrine is among them. We will send you into the dream to recover some of these acorns. Be prepared, though, Paladin, for this method of entering the dream is dangerous, and it is very likely you will be beset by nightmares. Recover a few acorns quickly, then depart from my shrine, or pinch yourself to return to our world. Okay. Alright, nightmare fragments. I think we just need, yeah, just 3. What are these? Oh, it's a me. It's a me, Aldor. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Shadow Me is not very good at his job. Why is everybody connecting and disconnecting today? That's weird. Oh. Those guys are big. Oh, whoops. Pinch myself. Uh, Hope within the Emerald Dream. It is good to see that you are safe. Have you recovered the acorns? Excellent work, young one. I shall open a portal to take you back to the druid that brought you here. You and your crusader have my well wishes. Hope that this acorn is able to purify your crusader and save him from the wretched fate of the plague. Oh, so close. Yeah, I know that there's, but anyway, so back to MechWarrior 5. Yeah, if you've not played it, even if you don't really care for mech games, it's actually really fun. I've always been a big fan of BattleTech and MechWarrior and all of that stuff. I never was super great at the BattleTech video game that came out a couple of years ago, but that one is also very, very fun. I never actually finished that. I have a partial playthrough on my channel of that. Um, Something I probably need to revisit at some point. I have so many like games started but not finished. My ADHD is so bad sometimes. Well met, Paladin. I knew that you would return despite my warnings, but I'm pleased that you heeded my desire to not risk anyone else. Why have you returned? Tyrion sent you to Ramulos. I'm flattered. One does not call favors in with beings of such power idly, no matter how noble or altruistic they might be. You two are kind to have gone to such lengths on my behalf. You have my thanks. Plant the seed. I am ready. I feel refreshed, renewed, but the plague still grips me. Not to worry, I'm still eternally grateful that you went to such lengths for me, a complete stranger. If nothing else, you've brought me a few more precious hours, not plaguing the world as a hideous undead. Thank you, Paladin. Please extend my thanks to Tyrion as well, and let him know that it has been an honor to serve beside him. Boop, it didn't work! Yeah, but I would definitely be interested in playing a little uh, robot stomping action for you guys if that would be something anybody would be interested in. Well, I mean, I'm interested. I guess that's all that matters. Oh, my dog has lost her poor little mind.
Put your faith in the light, and all is possible. possible.
It saddens me to hear that it did not work. No reason to fret, though. I have met other beings of good that may still be of aid to us. The Dragon Queen Alexstrasza possesses magic over all life. In the past, she has used great fire to incinerate undead and rebirth fresh, new life in their place. Perhaps her powers might be able to save our Brendan as well. Alexstrasza. Okay. We gotta fly to Alexstrasza. Alright. So we can just fly there. So I'm just gonna pause the video while we fly. Alright, hang on. Alrighty, we're back up here. Greetings to you, Drana. The concern is clear on your face. Please tell me what troubles you.
Stand tall.
In this dark time, I will not be the one to abandon a champion of the light. We will need something sacred for this to have a hope of saving your Brendan, a remnant of a devout being that fell victim to this very same plague. Go now to the sacred soil of the passages outside my ruby dragon shrine where the battle is joined. As my ruby keepers fly down and set flame to the ground beneath the undead feet, you will witness new life growing. Among that life are Dahlia's tears. Bring them to me.
Be well.
Whoop, wrong way. My cat and my dog. Like, there's a huge bed by my computer, and it is plenty big for both of them. And the dog is only trying to, like, get in the bed. And the cat is just having none of it. Woohoo! Toughness rank 6. Alright, so that's an extra 60 stamina. It was totally worth it. Alright. Am I... Yeah, I was at the wrong spot. Thank you. I'm hoping we will be able to finish this quest and oh yeah, we should. It's a pretty quick quest, but I like it. I think it's very fitting with our character.
Our destiny awaits.
Dear Dahlia, I do miss you so.
Stand tall.
With Dahlia's tears and ancient magic, I fashion you some small amount of hope for your great crusader. You must understand, young Drana, that cleansing the body in favor of life anew is something well within my grasp. Removing the plague of undeath without affecting the body, however, is beyond the scope of the powers that I control. If this Brendan is the beacon of light that you profess him to be, perhaps he will endure such a cleansing and thrive. But I cannot state with confidence that this is the salvation you seek. Take it and go with all of my blessing. Alright, so back to Brendan. So we will fly back up to the Argent grounds and then turn that in, and I will see you guys up there in just a second. Alrighty, let's try to cleanse this crusader. You have returned yet again, Paladin. Why do you risk yourself so? The breath of Alexstrasza. You have gone to the Dragon Queen herself. I'm extremely grateful. I understand the risk of such a cleansing, and I am prepared. Proceed, Paladin. Oh! I don't know if that's good or bad. Brendan Brad raises a hand to you as he catches his breath. It was nearly as painful as it looked, but it was as if I could feel some of the corruption being burned away from my body. It seems the plague is not so readily bested, though. Paladin, thank you for everything that you have done. Your selfless actions have renewed my hope that there is yet great good left in this world. I can depart without fear that darkness will prevail in my absence. All right. Well, that didn't work either. Yeah, as much as I enjoy like the combat of WoW and like the gear grind and all of that, like I still like quests like this that really don't have very much to do with combat. It's just expanding the lore of what's going on. It gives it more immersion, I guess. You know, like if you were just like a warrior doing this quest, I don't think it would quite feel the same. But being a paladin, I think it just, you know, like it lets you know it's like no matter how good you are, like this scourge is so corrupting, you know.
The time of the Argent Crusade is
The Scourge Plague is no simple foe to defeat. Alex Strauss's words suggest that perhaps we can yet save our Brendan Brad from the unimaginable fate of the unliving should he fall, but I will not give him up so easily. There's yet one more path of light that I would like to pursue, one more being who might avert this horrible fate.
find the strength within you.
I appreciate everything you have done for us, Aldar. I have one last errand for you, one last gleaming hope for a paladin who deserves any salvation that we can extend. Go now to Shatrath and speak to the Naru Adal. He has long been a beacon of light and powerful ally to devout paladins. Impart Brindabad's story and seek any aid that he might have to offer. I cannot impress how important it is that you move quickly. I fear our Crusader does not have much more time in this world.
End of the scourge draws near.
So you just kind of have to find your own way there. Like, there's no convenient portal. Well, I mean, there is, but it's, you know, right here. I probably should have just flown over here, because it's going to, like, fly me all the way around. But I almost have my recording area completely the way that I want it. I've got a double monitor. I got a new monitor, a 32-inch gaming monitor. It's really nice. I need to get an upgraded cable is the only thing about that. It's kind of stuck in 16 by 1600 by 9 whatever it is, or 12 whatever. And then I got a keyboard or a keyboard holder that clamped onto the desk so that my hands don't go to sleep when I'm playing. So that's nice. So the only thing I have left to do is to reset up my camera and my green screen. Yeah, so then I'll start having my camera on again. I think maybe. I'm not 100% sure. Alright, so let's grab these dailies. We get 3 frost emblems here and about 50 gold. And then these threats of Azeroth will get 2 more and another big 50 gold. And then, of course, when we do that, and we use the random dungeon finder, we'll just click Gamma, and then we'll get 2 from that and another 50 gold. And So that will be 7 triumph emblems. Well, 5 frost emblems, and then yeah. So it's totally worth it.
Can I help you?
Disarmed. To return the severed arm to her. Okay, so we can do that. I'm just picking up my dailies here. I always do these. Because I still need my chef's hat. This one's easy to do. Northern stew. I think later on, the cooking dailies that you do in the home cities, I think they actually give you a skill point in cooking when you do the turn-in. Don't mind me, I'm just stealing wine.
Hello. Good luck, friend.
All right. So that's 2 more Epicurean awards. So that gives us 58, and I need 100 for my chef's hat. Yes, can I help you? Alright, so now to Shattrath. I told you we were going to be going all over for this quest. Yeah, and there's still people down here. And I can still pick up these dailies, and they'll still give us cash, too, so... The soothing light fills you as you approach the Naru. Slow, musical chimes echo within your mind, and though a word is not uttered, you feel an assurance of safety. The gentle ringing fills your head as you approach the Naru. I know why you have come. I'm pleased that you have come to me, Aldar. I know of Crusader Brendanbrad and of your travels in hope of saving him. Brendanbrad's valor has sparked remarkable selflessness in you, and this is a miracle unto itself. Light will take care of its own. I will extend my blessing to Brendanbrad, and he shall not endure the corruption of undeath. I shall return you to Dalaran, and you shall return to him. Know that I remain with you. Excuse me. Oh, sorry about that. At least we didn't have to use up our Hearthstone. Yeah, I definitely think I might do some Mech Warrior. I think that sounds really fun. What do you guys think? And if so, if you know anything about the lore of Mech Warrior, what faction would you like for me to pick? I may record that this afternoon. But we can, like I said, we can queue for some heroics now. Well, I mean, we could earlier, but I want to finish this quest, and then we will do. I think that I'll call that a video when we finish this quest out, and we will kind of bridge out from there and kind of see what the next quest is that we can do up here. There's a ton, an absolute ton of quests in Ice Crown, yeah. But I mean, we've still got. I mean, we could go back, finish that. We've done some in there, but it's always worth it to go back, because once you hit level 80, you get a lot more gold for quest turn-ins. So you kind of want to buzz through it, especially now with the dungeon finder. Like, you really don't have to quest at all. You can just stand in a city and do dungeons over and over again, which can be fun if you've got heirlooms, so you don't have to worry about getting gear. As you approach Crusader Brendanbrad, you cannot help but notice that his skin has taken on a pale hue and his breaths are shallow. It is clear that he has little time left. You have returned to me, Paladin, I must admit. It is good to see you again. Your face renews my hope that this land will be free of Arthas' grasp one day soon. I'm proud to have met you. Brendanbrad's words trail off, a dim smile on his face. As life seems to slip from him, a gentle ringing fills your ears. Ooh, Adal Kuri Emora. Oh. So cool. Yeah, I love this. Fear not, young one, for this crusader shall not taste death. Oh, very cool. In life, Brendanbrad was the bearer of great deeds. Now in passing, he shall taste only paradise. The light does not abandon its champions. Are you sure? Are you sure? Very cool. Light within darkness. Crusader Brendanbrad's tabard rests in the bottom of the chest, shifting slightly as the howling wind finds its way in. Tyrion will desire the last remnant of the great Crusader. We get some 174 items. I would think with all that we did, that would have been a little bit better. Yeah, you've moved your little ball over there next to her. Now you're going to have to pay for it. He's trying to flip the bed over to dislodge the cat. It is, honestly, I don't even know what to say about these animals.
Put your faith in the light, and all is possible.
He has departed, hasn't he? I felt a small bit of light leave the land.
Courage is our
I'm glad you were able to save him from undeath. With Adal's blessing, he will know no evil in his afterlife. I shall take heart in his shining example and in your selflessness. Thank you for all you have done. And just one emblem of heroism. That's kind of low. But 500, you know. All right, so there we go. So that's a nice little quest. I always enjoy doing that one. It's just so, I don't know. I mean, I'm not like a believer anymore, but it's very uplifting. Yeah. But I'm going to go and call that an episode. And I'm going to clean my bags out real quick. And I will see you guys in the next one. Like I said, I may try and do something a little bit different. There's no repair person over here? Really? Oh, I'm definitely going to grab the Skybreaker. I'm going to fly over there and get the flight point for that. Guess we could go. There it is. So much like Ogrim's hammer, they fly in circles next to each other, and there is an encounter in Icecrown Citadel that's these two ships fighting each other. All right. There is a flight point somewhere, I think.
Light be with you. Go with honor, friend.
He was a damn fine soldier. Damn the Horde and damn the Scourge.
Light bless you.
Alright, Valiant's Expedition.
Go with honor, friend.
Welcome to the Skybreaker. From here, we are laying our groundwork for the assault on Arthas, but there's a lot of work to be done. But before we can get into the real meat of it, I want to make sure that the Argent Crusade is adequately reinforced. We're going to need their help later. If you have not already, speak to Absalan the Pious on the main deck.
Be careful. Or the Alliance.
What? No, we went through such great pains to keep this attack secret. How could the Horde have known? The resources, the men, all lost. Inconceivable. Our plans here in Icecrown hinged upon our taking that gate before the Horde could. We must recover quickly and prepare to mount another offensive. Visit the battlefield and search for any survivors. See if there's anything to be learned from this tragedy.
Light bless you.
The Saurian. The Knights of the Ebon Blade want to take the Scourge base known as the Shadow Vault to the northwest. I have a contact in their group who has asked for help. The first step is to blind the Lich King. Using a device known as the Ocular to watch the area which floats above the vault spires. Our dwarves have created something for you to use against it. After the eye has been destroyed, find Baron Silver at the vault grounds. He's pretending to still be under the Lich King's will. Yes, Willow, I know that you're there, honey. What's wrong? She is so attention-seeking today.
Talk to me.
Slaves to Serenite. Don't you to rescue 10 Serenite mind slaves.
Watch, get her back. Greetings.
Blood of the Chosen. Vicrol and Yirmahal.
For the Alliance.
Ground Commander. You need more men to join the main assault on Mirheim. Any warrior with half a brain can tell you that Vicrol are fierce fighters and should not... I am trying to record. Alright, hang on.
Be careful.
Alright, I think that's my cue. So there's one more to pick up. Chief Engineer Bolt Wrench. So there's a bunch of dailies to do over here. I don't know if I'll be doing a lot of the dailies because it's just, I don't know. I don't really care for the dailies out here. Willow!
I buy and trade. See you around.
You can wait 5 minutes, little lady.
Greetings.
Get Mirham. Yeah. Alright, there we go. So you can just fly there. I could have swore that there was a flight link here. But maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. But anyway, I hope you guys will enjoy this video. As always, I hope you guys will like and subscribe and leave a comment. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.